I have no issues with the play calling, right? I have issues with the execution. And that's what we have to attack. We can blame it on the call. We can blame it on anything we want. But the reality is, if we feel strongly enough to call that play, then we have to have answers for why it did or doesn't work. And so that's where I'm attacking, is why didn't it work? If this guy was supposed to do that and he was supposed to do that, then that's the issue. We have to make sure our guys are crystal clear on what they need to do and don't make mistakes. Yeah, Tosh coming in was, Blake had a right hand or left hand injury, that just couldn't really feel like that last series he could perform the way he needed to. Him and Coach Rudolph didn't. So we put Tosh in that last series. I was really pleased with the way Zeke stepped up and was challenged, obviously, from the week before with a couple false start penalties, and he really stepped up. The guards were solid. We have to continue to get better. Again, we had a plan for two reasons last week to roll guys. Cougs had a knee injury that he really didn't practice Tuesday, practice Wednesday and Thursday, but didn't do everything we needed on Tuesday. So we had a plan to kind of roll Billy in there and wanted to get Kristofic a couple plays at center, really to create competition, but also, again, to see how Zeke and those guys would respond. And so they responded well. Billy played well when he was in there, and I thought the guards played well. And so we all have to continue to improve. He's been a talented individual from the moment he stepped on his campus in fall camp, and he has shown that he has a lot of ability. He's continued to improve throughout the first 6-7 weeks of the season. And because of some injuries, we moved him 3 weeks ago. He might have been on scout team. He was on scout team 3 weeks ago. And then we had some injuries, and we started moving him up with the travel squad, and he's continuously gotten better and gained the trust of his coaches. And we knew going into this game we're going to play him. I couldn't tell you that he was going to go and score a touchdown and have another big catch, but we had a lot of faith and trust that he could perform, or we wouldn't have put him in there. And so it was really good to see him make those plays, right? To do it in practice is one, but to make them in the game is another thing, and he did it.